To the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford man the post position. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the 2. Holiday, the shot's good on the assist by Horford. Holiday's got his second bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
The kick out to Tatum. Here comes Tatum. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Hart finds Brunson. Back to Hart. New York moving it around. Shots good by Achua.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Tillman, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Pritchard.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Payne passes to Bridges. Out to Payne. To the inside. From deep. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Anunoby has the open look. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Brown with the bucket.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Pass to Shamet. Payne gets a wide-open look. New York, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 6. There's White. Hasn't made one yet. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. New York ball. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul. Tatum, he's checked in for Derek White. Bridges inside, guarded by Tatum. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 3. Shamet gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shamit's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
The shot's good. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Outside Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Brunson with it. 11 points in the game. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hart.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Poked away. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Pass to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Bridges against Horford. Out to Brunson. Anunoby, a good look. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Brown with it. Hart covering. Bridges against White. Now Horford. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
.32 seconds left here in the second. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny.
Yeah, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And both free throws good for Brunson. Here's White. Scoreless thus far. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Hart.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics out in front. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
White, good.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Brunson against Holiday. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Five on the clock. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Outside Tatum. He takes it in and slam dunk by Tatum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges checked in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And a change for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. Celtics leading by 4. Holiday, no one around him. Off target from outside. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Achua, the pass to Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Brown. Elbow shot is on the way. Bridges shot, good. Bridges has got his second basket.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's Holiday. Drops in the layup for 2.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Payne.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Holiday with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now McBride. No scoring in this one. Right wing. Now here's Payne. Guarded by Porzingis. Clock at 4 for the lead. Payne's shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
To Porzingis. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Robinson. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Outside, Horford. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Achua kicks to Bridges. New York moving it around. Robinson a screen on Howard. Out to Bridges. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston. Here's Brown. Outside Holiday. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Payne can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Brown outside. And they get it back. Horford high post. Achua's on him. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. And new group in for the Knicks. Carl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And a new group in for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Tillman comes in for Al Horford. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Pritchard passes to White. Here's Tillman. Still scoreless.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Brunson outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Tatum kicks to White. Back to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Now here's Brunson. Over White. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's a tie game in New York. And time to step. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got White, and it's Pritchard in at the 2-guard spot. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anunoby outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Cornett passes to Tillman. And White kicks to Tatum. Offline with his 3. The Knicks shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. And McBride gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Pass to McBride. Here's Bridges. There's a screen. Out to Brunson. Towns for 3. Good on the triple. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for New York.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Tatum. Bridges with some nice defense. The Knicks leading by 3. And here's Brunson outside. They get it back. Towns snatched away. Outside Tatum. And it's Tatum completing the break.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Drew Holiday is checked in for the Celtics.
Celtic substitution. Number 4, Drew Holiday.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They set the pick. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Timeout.
Tatum's got 4 this quarter. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Zingas, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Horford comes in for Tillman. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Derek White. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a three? We have to be better from deep. And implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works. Guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Brunson off the dribble. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his fourth rebound in this one. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. The 17-footer. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
And here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Now, here's Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson the pass to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Anunoby's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and does.
Horford with the screen on Hart. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Horford kicks to Tatum. Back to Horford. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Tatum. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. There's the drive. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The kick out to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Knicks with possession here. It's a one-point game. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Austin making a switch here. White's checked in. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brunson. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Out to White. Outside Tatum. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And here's Tatum for 3. Off target from downtown. So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
Black as water, never no pancakes in the kitchen, man. Not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that